Oh. Alright. Hey everybody. It's me and my hetero life mate, Silent Bob over here. I'm gonna play Power Rangers, the first Power Rangers game on the Super Nintendo. It's one of the first games I ever beat as a kid. Thoroughly enjoyed Power Rangers and I like video games, so you know, both of them together was kind of a great thing for me. So I'm gonna beat this entire game in one sitting. So here we go.
It's interesting to note that this game had the Genesis counterpart was the fighting game.
Yeah, it was a fighting game. Yeah. Which I did not care for because I was not a big fighting game kid. I like playing one-player games. So it may not seem like it, but all these Rangers have different strengths and weaknesses. Like in their Ranger form, Jason has the longest reach, but in like human form, Billy has like the best combo. It just depends on the different you know, stages. So I'm gonna start off with Jason because I always start off with Jason. So here we go. I'm going to be.
Can we talk about the character art for a minute?
Yeah, we can. It's hideous, right?
I mean, for a Super Nintendo game, I mean the sprites are big, which is good.
Yeah.
Animation's like superb.
Yeah. Like
Zack.
I can't wait to show you Billy's run cycle. It is absolutely ridiculous.
Zack.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The animation on Zack was absolutely amazing. It was really good.
That's the elephant in the room.
What? What's that? What?
His face.
Yeah. His face was very poorly animated.
Exaggerated.
Yeah.
All of it.
Very exaggerated. So were you a Power Rangers kid?
I was.
Who was your favorite?
You know, I'll be honest with you. I never really had a favorite per se, but I did like the Green Ranger a lot.
Well, yeah, dude, that's kind of a given. Everybody liked the Green Ranger, right?
But outside of that, I liked the Blue Ranger. I did like Billy a lot.
Yeah, I did like. He was honestly, like, me being like a super nerdy kid, he was the most relatable.
Yeah, the same with me.
Yeah.
Like, he, you know, he never really got the girl or anything like that. He was, well, I don't know. I didn't follow it after.
They hinted at him and Trini kind of having a thing, but it never really went anywhere.
That's because she passed away before their relationship could fruit.
Ooh.
Well, I'm just saying, like, they couldn't write too much.
Can you do me a favor? While I play this, can you look up the names of these villains? Because I cannot remember them.
Yeah, I can try and do that.
The name of these bad guys, thank you.
I'll see if I can Google it.
Alright, so, yeah, let's see. Because I cannot remember the names of these bad guys for the life of me. Alright, so, here we go.
Yeah, but I mean, I was a Rangers kid. I loved them. I thought that it was really cool to watch them, especially like when you know, and it kind of really inspired me to want to get into martial arts.
Martial arts, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I started. Like, I started right after I watched that show, and I, you know, got a little bit older. My mom put me in Taekwondo.
Okay,
I'd be like, I want to do flips.
You want to do flips? Alright, fair enough.
Yeah.
Alright, one thing you're going to notice about these Ranger form sprites is that they are nothing but palette swaps of the Red Ranger. So the rest of the Ranger sprites look just like this, except they're colored different, which I thought was kind of lazy, but
I'm not gonna say it's lazy, but it's smart. It's smart. It saves on memory and allows them. Like, think about it this way: wow, that means even the girls are buff. I just realized that. So, yeah. I mean, at the same time, you know, you can honestly say that at least it saved them some memory so that they could add in more animation.
Well, I guess you got a point there.
Why not? This guy.
Yeah, the skeleton. What's
his
the
name?
Skeleton dude's name?
Bones.
Bones? That's his name?
Yep.
Oh,
they're all based on villains which were featured in the first season of the series. Everyone is Bones. Jason.
Yeah, man. Okay, so I wanted to wait until I was a little further into the game, but I think now is like the perfect time. Can you tell the story of how you won that Power Rangers contest, please? Because it's such a cool story.
Well, I mean, you know, alright, so I'll be honest with you. Like, I started... Okay, so I was a huge fan of the Blue Ranger. I kind of like the Red Ranger, but, you know, the blue one was always my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
So, when, you know, you remember, I think it was Fat Bobby, or whatever his name was.
Fat Bob?
I don't remember what his name was.
Was he was he a character on the Power Rangers?
No, he was a fat guy on Fox. He was like, you know, he was in the promotional bumps.
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Fat Bob.
Okay, you don't remember. I think that's what he called himself, Fat Bobby. Well, anyway, okay, so you remember Fox Kids?
Yeah,
right?
of course.
WXXV,
yeah.
the Fox. Right?
Yeah, our local affiliate was WXXV, right? By the way.
Out of Gulfport.
Yeah, out of Gulfport, which is
an hour away.
An hour away.
Yeah. Well, we got you know. Well, anyway, so I only said that so people can look it up, I guess. You know, I guess I could too. But anyway, he was this fat guy who had a ponytail. And anyway, he was like, they were doing this thing where they were doing a giveaway for Power Rangers and stuff like that. And like normally it was just think like Adult Swim, how like you have those little bumps between it. See, go back to I was gonna say go back to Zach. You see what I'm talking about? Look at his face.
His face is so busted.
It's so horrible.
All right.
Why would you do something like that? Why would you make a character look like that?
Come on, we all know why.
I know why, but I'm just saying, why wouldn't you just color him and not give him the freaking gorilla lips?
Oh my god. Anyway,
that's what they did, dude. That's what they did. That's jeez. Anyway, so alright, so anyway, like alright, so Adult Swim, you have the bumps.
Yeah, the bumps in
between the shows, and it's like, hey, or like Toonami, you got Tom, right?
Yeah.
Well, for us, back when they were getting ready to put on a show, like you had a guy in their local studio, because you could tell because the video quality was really bad, but he would record little bumps, little segments that were like, all right kids, get ready for Power Rangers coming up, followed by such and such and such and such, right? Well, anyway, they were doing like he was like, man, it's Bobby, and we got like all these Power Ranger things that we want to give away, you know, blah, blah, blah. We got this, and it was like a table full of stuff, like full of stuff, and he would just pick them up. He'd be like, we got the robots, we got all this stuff, like, you know, just whatever.
Yeah.
And so I was like, and he's like, all you gotta do, fill out your postcard with your name, information, and your favorite Power Ranger, and you'll enter you for a drawing. And I was in 7th grade. No, I was in 5th grade when I won this thing. So anyway, so I fill out my little index card, and it's got my name on it. My favorite Power Ranger, I said it's the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah.
I was like, the Red Ranger.
Yeah.
And so I turned it in. I sent it off. Next thing I know, I didn't even know about it, that I had won. Somebody told me that I won.
Oh my god, so you entered a contest that you didn't even know you won.
Yeah, somebody from school said they saw it on TV, and I was like, what? And sure enough, I went home later that day, and Bobby came on, and he was like, alright, now it's time to announce the winner again, blah, blah, blah. And he said my name, and I was like, oh my gosh, I won, I really won. I got a call that same day asking for my shipping address, and they said they were going to send me all my toys. I said, okay, I gave it to them.
Alright.
And sure enough, like by that Friday, I got like a big box, like maybe like think like as big as like a flat screen TV, or
was it like one of those like large size like U-Haul boxes maybe?
It was a lot bigger than a large size U-Haul box. It was like an actual like box that you would probably put on a pallet.
Oh god, it was that big?
Yeah, it was that big, and because I remember all these were wrapped in packages and everything.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, so this is Gnarly Gnome.
The gnarly gnome.
The Gnarly Gnome.
Gnome. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So, going back to that.
Yeah.
So I get this big box at the house, right? And it's on the front porch. We open it up, and I remember it was kind of overcast that day because it was kind of raining a little bit.
Yeah.
So I opened up the box, and sure enough, in their green and gold boxes, like every single. Okay, so I'll just go down what I got.
Oh, please do.
All right, so I got one. All right, the little 6-inch figures.
Yeah.
And I got one of each character, including the Green Ranger.
Oh
now,
God.
I got. Those were the ones that came out a long time ago, where you could flip the head.
Oh, the head flippers.
Yeah,
I
like
remember.
so you had the Power Ranger, and then you flip you pull the little tab in the back, and then you can swap the head out for him and with his regular face.
Yeah.
You know, versus with the helmet on.
Yeah.
And then I got the big 12-inch plastic figures, maybe like 12 inches. They were big, and they were heavy duty. Like those were some nice figures of the actual Power Rangers. So I got like each one of those characters, including the Green Ranger. And I mean they were big. Like they were big.
Yeah.
I think they started re-releasing some of that stuff recently. So I've seen some. I was like, man, I used to have that. So all right, so I got each one of those sets. Then I got the sword.
Jason's sword?
The little daggers the little dagger that they use.
Oh.
That turns into the pistol.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I got that. I got that.
God,
and it did turn into the pistol, and it made noise.
That's so cool.
I got the morphing device with all 6 coins.
Oh my.
And you just pop it open, throw the coin in there, close it back up. I used to walk around school with it, attached to my belt.
As you would do if you were a kid with that kind of stuff.
Exactly. Like I had that, and then finally I got like all the Zords, all of them.
Wow.
All of them, including Megazord and the Dinozord, Dragon Zord, the Dragon Zord. So and I got the dagger. I got the dagger too. So I had like
the Dragon Dagger.
The Dragon Dagger, yes.
Okay.
I had every bit of it.
Oh my
like
God.
all of them.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
and then I also had you know, not trying to sound like terrible, but I had like white friends.
Yeah.
And most of them wanted those toys, and so I let them borrow some, and then some of them ended up shot with a BB gun. Some of them ended up burned because that's what kids do with toys. They burned my figures. Like half my figures were gone. One of them, like one of my tall ones, the Green Ranger I had loaned out. The dog ate, like his dog chewed his head open. So like half my figures were just ruined.
Oh man, do you know like those like original run of like Power Rangers? Like you know how much those go for nowadays?
No, I don't. But I'm pretty disappointed that I don't have them because I can imagine.
If you like that Dragon Dagger itself, it's like I could be 100% wrong on this, but you could probably like if it's like an original run Dragon Dagger, you could probably got like $500 for that thing.
Yeah, probably. And see, that's the thing. I like all that stuff. Like knowing what I know now, if I could go back in time, I'd be like, you keep that stuff in a box. You ask your mom to throw that in a bank, safe deposit box somewhere, and don't touch it.
Like tape it up in a box.
Yeah,
don't ever touch it.
And if you do want to just play with them, don't loan them out because they'll just get destroyed. But yeah, like I had all that stuff, dude. It makes me so sad to think about.
God, man, I'm sad for you, man. Like, oh man, I hate that stuff is gone, man.
Yeah,
that sucks, man.
Yeah, it is.
I feel for you, bro.
It is what it is. I've learned to live and let go. It hurts, but it is what it is.
So okay.
So Trini's a buff.
Yeah, she's a
woman.
buff dude. She's a very buff dude.
Yeah. I guess nowadays she can be that. She can be a buff dude if she wants to.
So, at what point did you stop watching Power Rangers?
Probably right after the second movie.
Yeah? The Turbo movie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I made it through at least 2.5 seasons of the show, I guess.
Okay, so
I remember Rocky and Alicia or Aisha. And
yeah,
I remember. I don't remember much past that. I think it was right before, because I think at one point they were getting ready to go fight Rita. Because I think that was where I wanted to, or I ended up watching up to where they ended up going to fight against Rita, and I don't remember anything after that.
Okay, so
because I know that she and Zed were together, and I don't know.
So not to point out like racism in old shows and stuff, but you know, Zack was the Black Ranger and he was the black kid, but Trini was the Yellow Ranger and she was the Asian chick. And then like the very next season of Power Rangers, they switched it. Like the Asian guy was the Black Ranger and the black girl was the Yellow Ranger.
Who was the Black Ranger in that one?
Adam? Yeah, Adam.
Was he?
It was Adam, and it was Rocky.
Yeah, I know Rocky.
Was the Red Ranger.
Yeah, and he was Hispanic.
Yeah.
Figure.
At least he wasn't like a Native American.
Well, I mean, you could. They're interchangeable, really.
No, we're not. Nope, I'm not doing it.
I mean, technically, Native Americans and Hispanic people do share like a through line in their heritage. So, I mean, technically, you could say that. I mean, half of the U.S. was owned by Mexico.
Oh God, can I just say how much I hate fighting this dude? Like, he is the worst. It takes so long, and he has so much health.
But he's so gnarly. Can't you just hit him with the explosive thing?
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting on. I want to get like a couple more hits in it before I do it, so I can just finish him off. God, I hate fighting this dude. He's the worst. God.
Well, at least he's no Dracula.
Like which Dracula though?
Like Dracula X / no, yeah, SNES Dracula X Dracula, not like.
Yes.
Oh, I was like, man, I thought you didn't even hit him.
Thank God.
I was like, are they really gonna do that to you?
I hate fighting that dude. Like every other boss is a freaking cakewalk in this game, except for that dude. Okay, so
I'm trying to see if I can look him up. Actually, let me see. Let's see if I can. I typed in Fat Bobby WXXV.
So, like, I watched a lot of Power Rangers. Like, I watched it up until Power Rangers Ninja Storm.
Right.
Is the point where I stopped watching, because at that point they were moving heavily towards like more CGI during like the fights and the big like monster fights and stuff.
Yeah.
Like my favorite part of the Power Rangers was, you know, the guys in the suits doing the actual stunt work and stuff. And it super disappointed me that, you know, they stopped doing it, because that was the coolest part. It's like, there's actually somebody in that suit doing the fighting and stuff. That's cool. And I guess I'm still a Power Rangers fan to an extent, but you know, I just kind of watch like all the old seasons that I enjoy. Like, I'm not into like the latest iterations of Power Rangers, so I guess that's why it's like it's not marketed towards me. Like I saw the first Power Rangers movie in the theater. Like, that's how much of a Power Rangers nerd I was.
Yeah, I saw the first movie in the theater.
And
that was the one where they turned into ninjas, right?
Yes, that was the one where they lost their, spoiler alert for like a 25-year-old movie or whatever. That was the one where they lost their
they lost their suits.
Yeah, they lost their morphing powers, and they let loose this old alien that Zordon and a couple of previous Power Rangers like trapped in like this egg thing and buried underground. And they let this dude named Ivan Ooze, and apparently he was like the ultimate evil, like in the entire world. He was like the ultimate evil. Like, whenever something bad happened, it was probably Ivan Ooze's fault. And he sneaks his way into the command center and destroys it, which I guess brings down the Morphin grid and destroys their powers and stuff. Like all their weapons and Zords are completely useless now. And then Alpha tells them, oh wait, check this out. Mysterious crate chicken.
Oh, nice.
Anyway.
And of course the fat kid's gonna eat it. I don't know why they made Billy fat in this game.
I think it's just his overalls, man.
But he never really wore overalls. He always wore just a blue striped shirt.
I remember he wore overalls a couple of times.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. But yeah, going back to the Power Rangers movie. So Alpha tells them. By this point, Zordon's like, he's really messed up. Ivan Ooze did a number on him. Like, he snuck in, destroyed everything, and he destroyed, like, Zordon's, like, face tube or whatever it is.
That's right, because that was the one where he was in the potato sack.
Yeah, he was in the potato sack, and, and Alpha tells him that there's a power that could save Zordon. It's like it's on this distant planet, and he teleports him there, but he can't teleport him back because he doesn't have enough power.
Right.
So they go to the planet, right?
Right.
And Ivan Ooze finds out that they're going after this quote-unquote great power, and he sends the Tengu Warriors after him. Now, what the Tengu are, they're these giant black raven pigeon bird monster things.
That's right.
That they were like super strong like at the beginning of like that particular season of Power Rangers, but by like the middle of the season they were taking them out with like 1 or 2 hits. But anyway, they meet up with this woman, oh god, Dulcia, that's her name. I was trying to think of her name off the top of my head. Her name's Dulcia, and she's the only like person on this distant planet. It's called Phabos, by the way, if you were curious. It's a distant planet of It's Phaedos.
It's crazy that you remember this.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
That's
freaking nuts.
I love that movie, man. Like it's not a particularly good movie, but I enjoy it. So
it doesn't matter. It's still nuts that you remember that.
So
whether it's good or not, it's crazy.
What's her face? Dulcia attacks the Rangers at first until she finds out that they know Zordon, and she finds out that Ivan Ooze is free, so she leads them to this temple, and she gives them their ninja powers. So like they get these ninja powers based on like these sacred animals. So Adam's the frog, Rocky's an ape, Aisha's a bear, Billy's a wolf, Kimberly's a crane, and Tommy is a falcon.
That's right.
So they have to go through these, like Dulcia gives them these powers so they can go through this trial to see if they're worthy of the great power. So long story short, they fight a Triceratops skeleton, they fight a bunch of big rock guys, which is probably, honestly, if you watch that scene nowadays, it looks like a glorified stunt show. Like, it's amazing that they actually built the set and made the costumes for this stuff. But they beat these rock guys, they get the great power, so they go back to... Oh, one more thing. The B plot in the movie. Ivan Ooze wants to take over the world, so he brainwashes the parents of Angel Grove, right?
Right.
And he brainwashes them into digging up these 2 Zords called the Ectomorphicons. One's shaped like a scorpion, and the other one is shaped like a giant wasp with 2 legs. And he was gonna set them loose on Angel Grove, but he didn't dig them up in time. I guess. So the Rangers get the great power or whatever, and they teleport back to Angel Grove. And you know, this is the part of the movie where all the kids are waiting for, like the Zord fight, like the big Zord fight. So he lets loose Ivan Ooze lets loose the Ectomorphicons and everything.
Yeah.
And they start destroying the city, basically. Like, you know, your basic monster stuff. And the Power Rangers, they jump into action. Like, you know, I guess Zordon can hold on for, like, you know, 20 more minutes while they have this giant epic monster fight. Like, all the while Zordon's like dying in his potato sack and everything. And he they have big monster fight, and you know they come together like the Ninja Zords and stuff. Well, I can't really say that they come together first off, but they have like their own individual little like set pieces and spots where they do all their stuff. Like, you know, everybody has a spot where, you know, they attack the Morphicons, and you know they come together to form the big Megazord and everything. And I absolutely hated the design for the Megazord in this movie. It is horrendous. It is so bad. Okay, Corny, if you're editing this, please put up a picture of what the Ninja Zord looked like in the first Power Rangers movie. Just put it up on like the side of the screen or something.
Okay.
Oh, look at that thing. It is hideous.
Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. And we'll go from there. The Ninja Zord?
Yes, in the Power Rangers movie, the first Power Rangers movie. Like it is the worst like CG monster I've ever seen. But so they destroy one of the ectomorphicons, right? And Ivan Ooze gets super frustrated, so he oozes into one of them, and the face of the thing morphs into Ivan Ooze's face. And again, 90s CG wasn't at its best at this time. Ivan Ooze's face looks freaking terrible. But they go into space, right? Like they take off into space to get the fighting away from the city, so no more people get hurt. And I kid you not, they beat Ivan Ooze when Aisha, the Yellow Ranger, she hits a button on the inside of the Megazord and knees Ivan Ooze in the balls and knocks him into the path of an oncoming comet. That's how they beat him. And oh man, I wanted to say like, okay, this is kind of cool, but the cynic kid in me was just like, no, this is really stupid.
Is that it? Right there?
Yes, that's it. Oh my god,
gosh,
please put a picture of that up.
That looks horrible.
It's terrible, right?
That looks horrible.
He just saw a picture of the Megazord.
Oh my gosh, that looks horrible.
It's terrible. But yeah, so yeah, that's how they beat Ivan Ooze. Aisha hits a button that knees him in the balls, and he gets knocked into the path of an oncoming comet. Which is really stupid now that I say it out loud, but you know, I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah. You know what? Hold on. I think I can actually throw this. Let me make sure. No, that's something else. Okay, so I think, oh, there it is right there. I think I can actually throw this.
And for those of you that's still watching, please, like, thank you for listening to me ramble on for like 10 minutes about the first Power Rangers movie.
I think I can throw that up there. Maybe, I don't know if they'll be able to see it. But yeah, it's there.
Oh man, that thing was terrible.
I don't know if, yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's up there. It looks like it's. I think I threw it up there.
Okay.
So maybe they'll be able to see it, but that just looks bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Really bad.
It's terrible.
I guess I'm gonna take that off. Let me see. There we go. Oh, cool. See, I'm trying to learn this. I'm trying to learn this thing. I think I threw that up there, so maybe it'll show in the video.
All right.
We'll see. If not, I'll just edit
in post.
I'll put it in there in post.
All right.
So I'm not seeing anything about this guy. So what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna end up tweeting. I'm gonna tweet WXXV the Fox and ask him, hey.
Do you guys have any archive footage of this guy named Fat Bob?
Who is?
Alright, Area 4. Okay, so
yeah, that's not a bad idea. Do you have any archive footage?
So this is like I'm on Area 4. Like I'm getting toward the end of the game. This is like the stage before the last stage, basically. And I decided to play as Zack.
Fat Bobby from Fox Kids.
Can we talk about Zack's animation first before you start doing that?
Yeah, hold on, I'm almost done.
Look at that face. Give me a zoom in on that face, please.
Look at that, man. That's insane.
Look at that face.
I mean, he's like.
I forgot all about the idle animations.
Jesus.
I forgot about those.
Look at what they did with his lips.
Oh, poor Zach, man. You got a raw deal on this, man.
You know, I love. Okay.
Walter Jones, what did they do to you?
I'm just gonna say okay. And I met that guy.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is he a nice dude?
He's really nice. Byron got a picture with him and everything.
That's awesome.
Both of them holding the Morphin tool, the morphing.
The morphers?
The morphers, yeah, the morphing belt.
Oh,
I don't know.
The morphing belt.
Whatever you call it.
They're morphers, man.
The morpher. Yeah, they got a picture of them both doing the morphin time thing.
That's
and
cool.
He's really nice. I got his business card and everything. He's like, if you ever want to book me, man, just let me know.
Dang.
I was like, yeah.
I can't afford you.
I can't afford you. But yeah, he seems really nice.
So, did you know that like a bunch of like the
I missed out on David Yost.
Oh, really?
Billy, yeah, I wanted to meet Billy too.
So, did you know like a bunch of like the X-Power Rangers, like they shot a movie called The Order, and it's supposed to come out like pretty soon, actually. Yeah, so like a bunch of like the old Power Rangers, like I know the girl who played Aisha, I know their names, but you know,
but not
like Aisha, Tanya, Rocky, Adam. I'm pretty sure Jason David Frank's in it. If he's not, please forgive me for making that mistake. Like Walter Jones is in it. Catherine Sutherland, the girl who took over as Pink Ranger.
Oh, cool.
God, there was Bulk is in it. The guy who played Zordon's in it. And I don't know exactly.
Is he in the potato sack?
No, he's not in the potato sack. David Fielding is his name.
Yeah.
And I can't wait. Like I really want. Like they did like a whole like marketing blitz about this movie. Like they did merch and T-shirts and they did a tie-in comic. And I personally, like, I want to see the movie. Like I hope at some point it gets like distributed or released in Blu-ray or something, because that is possibly the coolest thing. Like if you had told me as a kid like all these like all the old Power Rangers would get together and shoot a movie that was kind of Power Rangers-esque, it would blow my little kid mind. But yeah, that's that's a thing that's gonna happen at some point.
The Order.
Yeah, The Order.
Interesting.
All right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It was an indie project.
Did you ever see? Again, folks, I'm sorry to keep going off on tangents. Like I keep thinking more Power Ranger stuff I want to talk about. Did you ever see that that gritty like short film? That short Power Rangers short film?
Yeah, I did.
Power / Rangers.
Yeah, the one where it was like Power Rangers something I can't remember. Had a weird subtitle, but it was the one where one of them was kidnapped in a chair.
Yeah.
And it was like a lot of killing.
Yes, like Zack was like a government assassin and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool, man. Like I wanted to see that. Like I wanted to see that like as a series. Like I thought it was a neat concept. Because it's like I want to say it was Rocky. Like Rocky was played. Okay, so people haven't seen it. Like it's this really cool short film, and they portrayed Power Rangers in like this gritty reboot style. Like it was bloody and violent, and people were cussing and everything. And I want to say it's Rocky. Yeah, it's Rocky. Rocky is played by James Vanderbeek, and he gets like he's working for like this, I guess this government that's like outlawed the Rangers or whatever, and he kidnaps Kimberly.
But Rocky's Hispanic.
I know. That's what made it so weird. And he kidnaps Kimberly, trying to find where Tommy is. So he starts killing off like all the old Rangers. Like he oh god, how did it go? He kills one of them like by drowning him in a bathtub or something like that. And he's slapping Kimberly around because she won't give him any information and stuff.
As well, he should.
What?
Kimberly needs to get smacked around.
But yeah, like if you can't, like if you honestly, like it's a really neat little short film, and I don't think it got as much attention as it needed. It's called Power/Rangers.
Yeah, it's available on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube, I'm sure. And like, please go support the creators. It's a really solid little short film. Okay, so this game was one of the few like decent Power Rangers games that I played when I was younger. Like, there was a lot of Power Rangers games, but none of them were really that great. They were just like crappy. They were just crappy like tie-ins and stuff. Like like crappy licensed games. Like, I remember the Game Boy Advance, like not the Game Boy Advance, the Game Boy Color had quite a few Power Ranger games on it, if I'm not mistaken. But I do remember the original Game Boy Power Rangers game being kind of solid, and it actually dang it, I remember it had Game Boy Super Game Boy enhancements, like
Color.
Yeah, you put the game in the Super Game Boy, and it colored everything the right way. Like, you know how like you put stuff in the Super Game Boy and it gives you like that
mono color, like it makes it orange.
Yeah, that really washed out palette and stuff.
Or blue or green.
Yeah,
or gray.
And like if you put it in, like you put the Power Rangers game in the Super Game Boy, like it colored everything the right way. Like Billy was blue, Trini was yellow, blah blah blah.
Right.
In fact, I don't even think it was Trini. I think it was Aisha, because this was the Power Rangers the movie game. Yeah, it was. It was, because I remember the sprite being brown. Yeah, shut up.
Oh wait, is this level 4?
Yes.
Okay, well, I forgot to tell you that Guy was the third boss.
Guy, that was his name.
And since we've already seen this one is Genie.
Genie?
Yes.
Is it spelled weird?
No, it's Genie, like regular old Genie. Like Genie from the block.
Oh, Jesus. This thing takes like 10,000 years to come back up, man.
That's what she said.
Shut up.
I like how he's leaning, like he's getting ready to... He's trying to listen behind the door.
Oh, crap, I didn't mean to do that.
What? Oh, no.
I didn't mean to do that. Well,
Mastodon rocks, roar.
Well, I guess I gotta beat Genie the old-fashioned way.
Oh, so you don't get to replenish your bomb?
Yeah, but I've already passed that point where I got it all the way. So, I'm gonna have to just beat him the old-fashioned way. You know, I hate that this game doesn't have a freaking block button, man. Like, you're just supposed to just take damage.
Well, it's a beat 'em up. Most beat 'em ups don't have a block button.
Alright, here we go. I gotta beat him the old-fashioned way. You just gotta brute force him, man. Like, if you try to dodge that stuff, you'll be here all day. You just gotta brute force him.
I like how he's just standing there getting sliced in the throat with an axe. Hands crossed and everything.
Yeah, this dude's a freaking pushover.
That took like literally no time.
Like you basically just get him in a opposite screen stun lock and just beat the tar out of him.
Jeez.
See, I told you that freaking gnarly gnome boss fight, that thing was a nightmare compared to the rest of this game. Who was I gonna play as? Kimberly.
Yeah,
Kimberly. I think I've played with everybody.
I like Jason's legs. He's got Kimberly's legs.
He skipped leg day.
Yeah. He's got Trini's legs.
I like how Kimberly's punch is basically just like a little slap. It's like a slap you. Slap you.
He's got that open hand straight.
Alright, this is like the last level before we go to fight the boss on the moon as the Megazord. Spoiler alert. But this stage, it gets a little hard. Like, I may actually lose a life on this stage. Because like they throw so much stuff at you at one time. I don't like Kimberly's like low kick. It bothers me.
I was like, yeah, that looks about right.
For Kimberly?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Because that's how she fought in the show. She wasn't really a fighter.
She was a gymnast?
Yeah, but see, she still wasn't a fighter though. And as much as she trained to fight with, like, she never really trained to fight with like Jason and all them. She just relied on her powers. Wait, why did she stop being a ranger?
Who, Kimberly?
Yeah.
Okay, so
did they have a reason for it in the show?
No.
So she just disappeared? Or?
No. What happened was, if my memory recalls, Kimberly moved away to a different city. So this was right after they got their ninja powers.
Yeah.
So Kat was Catherine Sutherland. She moved to Angel Grove, and at first she was a pawn of Rita's. Like, she wanted Kat to infiltrate the Power Rangers and try to destroy them from within, right?
Right.
But Catherine saw that, you know, the Power Rangers are actually the good guys, like they're actually decent people, and she broke Rita's control over her, and Zordon was like, do you want to be the Pink Ranger? And she's like, I'd be honored. So Kimberly moved away to Stone Canyon, if I'm not mistaken, which was like their rival city, I guess. And Kat became the new Pink Ranger, and she got all the ninja powers and stuff.
Huh.
Like, they transferred all the Pink Ranger's powers to Kat, which was kind of weird. I mean, behind the scenes, I'm sure there's a reason for Kimberly. Like, she didn't want to do it anymore, her contract was up. I don't know, but that's the explanation that they gave in the show.
But my thing is, though, like, what do you do with that? Do you just, from a writing standpoint,
what do you mean?
What do you do with that?
What do you
mean? Like, Kimberly's like, well, moving to Stone Canyon, so not gonna be able to do this whole hero thing anymore. I'm just gonna, yeah, sorry guys.
But yeah, I mean,
Like,
see, the really weird part is, like, the writers in the show, that like they wanted to make Kimberly and Tommy a thing. Mm-hmm. But Kimberly, she moved away. So when Kat came on the show, they made Tommy and Catherine a thing.
Maybe it had something to do with them hooking up in real life.
No, it wasn't like that. They were just really, really good friends. Like, maybe, I don't know, man. I'm just going on speculation.
You know what I'm gonna do?
You're gonna look it up, aren't you?
I'm gonna look it up.
Yes, please, because I don't know if I got that story completely 100% right.
That should be the name of our show. I'm gonna look it up.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah.
Oh,
why did Kimberly
no, look up her real name.
Leave the Power Rangers? There it is. Why did Kimberly leave the Power Rangers? Yeah. Pink Power Ranger reveals why she disappeared. Blah blah blah. Who is Amy Jo Johnson? She's an American Canadian actress, filmmaker, musician, gymnast. So she made her debut role as the Pink Ranger.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, okay. Alright, let's see. I just never thought it made sense for her to hit people with her bow.
Yeah, rather than shoot.
Yeah, like, she can shoot it, it's just a super...
Doesn't she have, like, doesn't it turn into a weapon, though?
Like, she can shoot it, it's just a really super weak hit. Like, it takes, like, 4 of those to take out one of those one-hit guys.
Yeah.
But, God, come on. I'm so close to the end of the game.
Has appeared as Kimberly Hart for 2 years and appeared in a whole whopping 138 episodes. Appearances, recurring guests, such as comedy shows such as Suzy Q and Saved by the Bell, the new class.
That's right, she was on there for a little bit.
She was going to be a star. She didn't want to just settle for television roles. Branch out and be a movie star.
Of course, as you normally want, if you're an actor or actress.
Yep, she was cast in drama films such as Perfect Body. Watch that.
Perfect Body?
Yeah. I'll have to watch that.
Why?
I don't know.
I'm gonna watch that. Why? I don't know.
Without Limits. And she even reprised herself as Pink Ranger in Turbo, a Power Rangers movie.
She did, yep. Right alongside Austin St. John.
Yep. But it seems the best was yet to come. In '98, Amy Jo Johnson was offered the role of a lifetime when she was cast in Felicity. It wasn't going to stay that way. After season 2 came to a close, Amy just disappeared. Nobody had any idea where she'd gone. She just disappeared.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Did that dude just land on the laser blast?
He did.
Well, that's crazy.
Ow! What a stand up.
I have no idea. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, it's like people were asking, what happened? What caused her to disappear? Has she been fired? Did she get sick? Alright, so it wasn't until this year, which I'm guessing this year is 2018. Wow, 2018. That she gave an insight into her disappearing act. The actress spoke to reporters from Page 6. And during June, and she finally broke her silence on what happened during this all this time. What struck fans most wasn't that Amy was sick. She wasn't fed up with the acting world. She hadn't become sick. Instead, her mother had become extremely ill while filming the pilot of Felicity, and ultimately she died. Although Amy knew that her mother was ill and watched her suffer for many months, her passing shook her life in a way that she had never experienced before. She tried to keep up appearances for the sake of her acting career, but it seemed to become too much, and she didn't know how to deal with it.
Oh yeah. Like, grief affects people differently, man.
Wow. Felicity is still considered one of the best American drama series known to man, and was the brainchild of J.J. Abrams and Matt Reeves. I've never seen this show.
Who was the chick? Wasn't that, oh god, what is her name?
Who?
The chick that played in Felicity. I can't think of her name. Wasn't that Carrie Russell?
I've never actually seen that show. What's it about?
I don't know.
No.
That's why I don't remember who was in it.
Might be. Yep, Carrie Russell.
Was it? Okay.
Scott Speedman. Tug Speedman.
Scott Speedman. Oh my god, I haven't heard that name in years.
Tug Speedman. Who is he?
Who's Scott Speedman?
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember he was in like a bunch of like those 90s like super cheesy like teen drama type movies.
Okay. And there's Scott Foley, Tangi Miller,
God, I almost
Amy Jo
died,
Johnson,
dude.
Amanda Hornet.
I almost died. They almost killed me.
Jeez. Greg Grunberg, of course. He's in it. He's in like all of J.J. Abrams' movies.
Now it's time for the Megazord fight on the move.
This isn't a bad soundtrack. This looks like the Mega Man 4 Victory Street.
Yeah, that classic Megazord, baby. Oh, that's the best, man. Still the best Megazord. Don't at me.
Yeah. Okay. So she started playing music.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so I just want to talk about this boss fight for a minute. I hate this boss fight. It is the worst. He blocks everything.
Then she got married, had a kid, and showed up in the new Power Rangers movie.
Interesting. Well, good for her, I guess.
Wait, you're on the moon?
No, this isn't the moon. This is still Angel Grove.
Okay, I was about to say, why is there a freaking
nuclear power plant on the moon?
Yeah, I was like, why are there smokestacks on the moon?
Yeah. You gotta wait till you power your... Get him. Get him. Freaking hit him in the face. Like...
I love how this game just straight up turned into a kaiju fight. Like, this looks like the Godzilla or Ultraman.
Come on, come here. God, this dude, I hate fighting. He's so cheap.
Oh, like...
Die, you bastard. Yeah! Finish him! Yeet! Alright. Alright, I don't need a password. I'm beating this bastard. Alright, now I'm on the moon.
Wow.
Now I'm on the moon. Right in front of Rita's palace.
Cool.
What's the name of this thing?
Oh, this is Crystal
Castles?
No, I haven't.
Get the gems, Bentley Bear.
I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. Alright.
Crystal Castles.
Alright, let's see. Characters, bosses. A guy, Genie, Dark Warrior. He was the boss in episode 5. Players usually put him against Jason, who's the leader and considered the strongest ranger. Even though the episode was focused around training. Mutitus.
Is that this thing's name?
No, that was the one before it. Now you're fighting Cyclopsis.
Cyclopsis? Oh
Yep.
my God.
An evil Zord commanded by Goldar. This
Oh,
is
wow.
Goldar's Zord.
I'm gonna save my my firewall for the next fight. This is just phase 1, baby.
Yeah.
Power up.
The game has no overall narrative and thus no plot.
Nope.
Presented as a series of disconnected adventures.
Which kind of disappointed me because I like I said, this game is thoroughly mediocre. It's just a mediocre beat 'em up based on, you know, a silly kid show. But I enjoyed it as a kid. I still enjoy it as an adult. I still enjoy this game. Like it's just mindless and dumb, and I love it. Come on, come here. I'm gonna kick you with my Triceratops feet. Come here.
Super Sentai.
Yeah!
Wow.
That's it. That's the end of the game. Slice!
What does that say on that door?
I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. Oh, that's it. That's the end of the game.
This is the end of the game.
That's it. I beat the game.
Oh, this is the part where Zach is like looking like a monkey hanging out of the car. I remember this.
What?
I remember this.
Oh man, God, this brings back memories.
Do you see what I'm talking about?
Shut up, man.
The car itself looks high as a kite. If you look at it, it looks like a guy from the side with droopy eyes trying to smoke a blunt.
I'm not.
He's just
I'm
like
not touching that.
He's
like,
like,
and then the sun's setting, so everything's getting a little more orangey.
I'm still at a loss for how Zach looks. There's no reason for him to be like.
So yeah, I beat the Power Rangers. Look at my man Zach. This Bulk and Skull, their only appearance in this game.
There's Ernie.
There's Ernie behind the bar.
Yeah. Oh, no wonder.
Oh man.
It's a Japanese game.
Of course it is.
No American in their right mind would make this. And I only say that because of Zach.
Yeah,
Zach.
fuck you, Hiroshia Ota.
Yeah, Zach is the one. Just look at him.
Crap it. You know what? Screw you too, Tomoko Okamoto. Y'all made Zach look like a freaking...
Like Popo. He looks like Mr. Popo. Because that's how they see us. We all look like Mr. Popo.
Mizutani and Kinyo Yamashita, you guys did amazing. I love the music in this game. Oh god, key animator George Oshima and Masami Suda.
Yeah, y'all did pretty good.
Amazing. Amazing animation on those sprites. Advisor?
Rosario.
What were y'all advising?
Oh, they were getting advice on how because this is based on the American show.
Yeah.
Remember, these guys aren't in the Super Sentai series.
Yeah.
So they were probably the advisors to them on the American version of the show. Bandai Namco.
Thanks, Bandai. Still one of my favorite Super Nintendo games, man.
Well, I can understand that.
Yeah.
It's not a bad game.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just not particularly good. So, yeah.
It's just extremely racist. Well, it's not extremely racist.
And there's that bad freaking Rita sprite in the sky.
It's like, you didn't even invite Rita, so what's the point?
I don't even know what these numbers mean.
Look them up.
I think those are codes, like passwords. I don't know what they're for. I want to say that that's the Megazord fights, I guess. I don't know. Maybe so. Thanks, Bandai. I thoroughly enjoyed playing this again. It's one of the few games I could actually sit down and beat in one sitting. I mean, it's not a particularly hard game, but you know, whenever I beat like an old game from my childhood, it always makes me feel a little good.
Yeah.
So that's it. It's just gonna hold on this screen forever. So thanks for watching, guys.
So you want me to play the other one?
Though? We're gonna play Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie, the game, which is way harder than this.
Okay, and I'm gonna be handling that one.
He's gonna take point on that one.
I've never played it.
You've never played? Oh, God, you're in for a treat.
Okay.
But thanks for watching, guys. We'll again, we're gonna be playing Power Rangers the movie game. Come watch us play that too.
All right. Well, yeah, have fun. We'll see you on the flip side.
And be nice to each other, damn it. Bye, guys.
Yeah, I guess we could do that.
Bye.
Bye.